over the course of that process help you develop and hone that part of your craft?
Two-part question. Okay, first off, no, I haven't always had that confidence. And in fact, I didn't really have. I think the first couple weeks on Idol, I still didn't really have that confidence. Oddly enough, I got the confidence when I quit caring, and that's really weird to say. Thank you.
That's amazing. That's cool.
That's good, right? I was just the first 2 weeks I was on the show, and I got ratings. Let's be real. And I went into that third week thinking I got going home. I mean, there's no way. So I was like, all right, I'm going home. So I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna. If somebody says something negative, I'm not gonna let it affect me. I'm just gonna do my thing, and if I go home, I go home. And if I stay, I stay. Thank you. And then all of a sudden, it was like it worked. I just was not worried about the judges and the cameras and the producers and the lights and the smoke machine or whatever. I got lost in the song, and I think that was an important lesson for me. So, hey, thanks. That was an important lesson. I think ever since then, it's just like I know what I can and can't do, and I'm
Wake up, Neil.
doing things I can't do.
Right. We have a question from Dana. Dana's from Stony Point. She loves this little acoustic thing that's going on. She wants to know if you would consider doing that in the middle of your live shows when you're with your full band.
If it works, I think the show is more important than any sort of indulgent moments or anything like that. And so if the show warrants it, absolutely. I think we just want to come out and and I think in a climate where ticket prices are going up and it's harder to sell tickets and it's harder to get people to come to shows, we just want you guys to feel like you're getting a lot for your money. So.
Abby from Bond Lake, she may have yelled moments ago. She wants to know, does Neil sing at all during any of these functions?
Does Neil do what, sorry?
Does he sing at all?
He has the voice of an angel. Neil does not sing very exceptional. Neil does not sing really at all.
Sheena is all the way here from Rhode Island. She mentions that you've been learning to play piano, and she's wondering if you're going to sit behind the keys when you're on tour.
I got a lot more practice to do. Maybe. I think I'm actually working with Andy on trying to figure out the best way to attack this particular song called Goodbye to the Girl. It's on the new record. It's pretty piano driven as far as the main riff and stuff. So if I can pull that off comfortably, because I don't want to sit up there and fidget and look uncomfortable in the middle of a show. But if it works out, maybe. Right. I got a lot of maybes to these questions.
You mentioned a couple of people that you've worked with putting together the brand new album. We'll toss out a couple names. You already mentioned Ryan Starr, who we know and love.
Yes.
Let's talk for a second about Kevin Griffith from Better Than Ezra.
Okay.
Tallest rock star person I think we've ever seen.
A comfortable margin. That guy's like 9 feet tall.
Right? When you decide that it's you and Kevin and you're going to sit down and write together, is that a quick phone call? You want to come over to my place? Are you in the studio? How organic is this collaboration?
Well, the first record, Kevin and I, it was set up by our people, I guess. And I remember we were on the Idol tour, and we were in rehearsals in Phoenix, I think. And so we were staying at this resort, and Kevin showed up, and I got sick that they were supposed to write. And so I was like, Kevin, I can't work. I don't have a voice. I feel terrible. And so I got off on him. He's like, that's fine, whatever. And I walk into the gift shop to get some meds, and we cross paths. He's like, hey man, well I got you. Just come over and sing this vocal. Just sing this vocal and see what happens. So I said, man, I don't know. I just don't feel good. And he talked me into it. I went over there and we ended up hashing out like 90% of Avalanche. And
Can you sing it, please? Please.
So we kind of started up a friendship from that. And he recently moved to Nashville, and And so I talked to him a little bit less now. But yeah, the second record, it was more in tune with that. Just kind of a phone call, and I bring a booster seat so I don't feel like a midget next to me. Yeah, I guess so.
All right, throw out some other names while we're on this track. What's it like to work with Johnny Resnick in a studio setting?
Johnny Resnick is amazing. I mean, the guy, obviously his track record speaks for itself. But I think past that, he's just he's really in tune with melody and with song structure, and I've learned a lot from Johnny. He's a good dude.
2 words that anyone who's spent any time listening to PLJ can easily relate with, because some other friends that we've spoken to have mentioned him countless times. We'll just throw out Matt Serletic.
Yeah. Matt. Matt was an experience. I think we couldn't have come from 2 more different places, I think, mentally, as far as like how to get a record done. But he really helped me a lot with this record, and I think just in the sense of finding the right sounds at the right moments for the right songs, and really creating a record that to me, we wrote 86, 87 songs for this record, and we picked the right 12 for this record. And I say right instead of, thank you, I say right instead of best for this reason. I have been, and I always will be more interested in making records than making singles. I think if you make great records, great singles come with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And so Matt really gave me the tools to make this record great. So I gotta say thanks to Matt.
Of those 80-some songs, how many do you record beyond the demo point that we could hear at some point?
We recorded, I think, 14 of them. But that's not to say that, you know, some of those songs might not find their way on stage at some point.
Yep.
And you know, I want to write, you know, not just for myself. So you might hear those songs sung by other people, and you'll never know.
Yes, we will. We'll know.
In this day and age where there's bonus iTunes tracks, and Target has bonus tracks, and Walmart has something else, is that why you record 14 and release 12?
You guys will hear, I think you'll hear all 14, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm excited about. I think you know, I got the band involved in the recording of this record, which was imperative, and so you'll hear Neil on it, you'll hear Andy and Kyle and Monty. And, I just think what excites me about that more than anything is I think it'll parlay itself into the live show a little bit more, and I think the transition will be a little bit more fluid, I think, than maybe the last record was.
All right. We have 2 more segments of question and answer to come. One with a whole bunch of questions from Facebook fans and people here, and we're saving the last one for a special request you made backstage at Idol, which will fill people on a little bit later. But what do you feel like playing?
We're gonna do a cover, and we've done this a couple of times, and there's a really amazing backstory to this song that I won't get into. I will just say that we have a few friends in the audience, and one of those friends is a lady named Marie Manson, and she told me if we didn't play this song, she was gonna fit me for cement shoes after the show. So we're gonna play this song. tonight.